Swole Benji here. Today we're going to be leveling some weapon skills. We are in Restless Shore, and we are up to the... Here's the fast travel point, and then we are located at Channel View Post. And we're going to be doing some AoE grinding here. It's early in the morning and there's no one here. We're leveling up our Fire Staff and our Ice Gauntlet, which is 14 and 17. So here's how I do it. I'm sure you've seen this before, or you might have already experienced this yourself in-game, but essentially we're just going to pull all the mobs, and this is how I do it. I come in from the south entrance, and I go counterclockwise. I'm going to shoot a ball, hit the guy sleeping on the ground there. Grab this one, and there's normally two here, but I only saw one this time. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Then I'm just going to run around the bonfire here. And normally there's one walking over there, but it looks like they're already aggroed, so that's good. There's a sleeper there. Wake him up. Wake this one up. I'm not going to be able to aggro this one by running close to it, so I'm just shooting fireballs near them so that they aggro. Then finally I will grab this guy in the middle, and then these two. Now I'm not actually spec'd properly for this. I'm spec'd for fighting in war, but now I'm just going to AoE them down, and I don't have my mana perks yet, so this is still a little tricky. Which, sometimes it stops me there, and I'm in trouble, so I'm gonna switch to the Frost Gauntlet. Which I didn't want to do, because I just want to level the Fire Staff right now, but because they got me pinned against the wall and I can't get out, I had to switch or I would have died. Which sucks, but that's just how it is. Alright, I'm gonna run out here and get the rest of these guys. And then we're gonna use our campfire to heal. Which, again, I didn't want to use this, but I'm too low on health, and it just canceled my spell. Wow. Now, you get plenty of potion drops from these guys, so it's okay to chug potions if you feel like it. I try not to, but that was a really, really sloppy pool. Here, let's just blow these up. And I hate that they have shields. But there we go, we took them out. And normally I would kill a gator that hasn't respawned yet, but... now we can set at the campfire and restore our HP and mana, and by the time I heal up from the campfire, the mobs will have respawned, and we just rinse and repeat until our weapons are max level. And yes, I know that there's a better way to AoE them. I'm not bothering to do it. I'm just leveling this up. So I have mana problems currently, but if I learn this one here, 10% max mana per enemy hit, and this one with 10% max mana on direct hit, that's going to solve my mana issues. So I'm going to go ahead and put a point there. We're at 15 out of 20, we need 7,704 to 16, so that's about 7 to 8 pulls, okay? We just do this 7 or 8 more times if we don't use our Ice Gauntlets at all, and we will have another level in this weapon. Alright, it's time for another pull. Whenever this one respawns, that's when they're all back up, basically. So you just have to look for that one specific. Because it's usually it's either the first to die or the last to die, but... when that one respawns, they're pretty much all back. Not entirely, especially these shield ones, but, you know, they're kind of annoying to kill. So we're just going to run this over and over in today's video until a bunch of people show up and kick me out of the area. Or we max out our weapons. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Or until I get bored, or lag happens, or I get disconnected from the internet. And I try not to use both dodges, because that makes you run slower. Also, when they shoot you in the back, it kind of pushes you forward, which is really nice. And we want to get that sleeper there. Okay. So now that we have our mana perks, let's see how we do. And they stopped me there, that's fine. Look at, we're full mana. It makes such a huge difference. That was such a much smoother pull. we have 0 mana issues now. This is great. Just one talent, it's all you need. And everything changes, and I could just spam light attacks because I'm not gonna have mana issues anymore. Normally I'd have to spam heavies so that I can get some mana back during that fight, but now it's trivialized. Holy crap. So yeah, guys, you definitely want to spec into your mana talents first. Alright, so while we wait for the respawn, let's fight the gator. That way we can get some hide while we wait. And it's worth like 100 or so. He dives forward. Trying to do the tail whip. I hit my dodge, it didn't go. Again, I'm lagging or something, man. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna go ahead and skin the gator there. He's worth 100. Why is it Not letting me skin them. Hello, game? There we go. I don't know what was happening there. Alright, thick hide, there we go. Those are about 20 cents each right now on this server. I don't know about your server, but... So we can see that the person in the middle gate is already back. But I don't want to do this pull without full HP. And yes, I do have a food buff. I could chug potions, but I don't really want to. So how much did we get from that pull? We're at 6474 now. And we will check after this pull how much we earned. And you don't have to go counterclockwise. You don't have to go my exact route. You can do whatever route you want. You can pull half the camp and then kill them and then pull the other half if you want. I try to just do it all at one go. Makes it more fun and interesting and crazy. Keeps me from getting bored. But once you max out your weapons, you don't have to do this stuff ever again. And it's good for Azoth too. And you just get random items, repair kits. You get gold from killing the mobs, or coins, whatever you want to call it. I know it's pretty much a half and half. People call it coin, some people call it gold. I call it coin because that's what the user interface calls it. And people are like, well, what color is it? What's it made out of? It could be made out of copper. It could be made out of literally any metal. And then dyed yellow. You never know, okay? So it looks like we got them all. It's a little scary. I didn't pull that one, apparently. There we go. And my gear, it's mostly the PvP set at level 60. This staff is just a blue one I bought off the market that has crit on it. That's pretty much it. This isn't even the PvP staff. I like how they both backflipped at the same time, like they're a coordinated, I don't know, like Olympic team or something. And then I'm just weaving heavies in between spells. We can just light attack her down. Well, she's got the shield up. There we go. Shield broke. Down she goes. Alright, we were at 6,400, so let me get out of the camp here. We're going to go back to the campfire, and we're going to set for a bit, and then check how much experience we got from all that. Alright, let's see. Setting at the campfire, we are now at 5,100, so we got about 1,300 1,400 from that per pull. So what, that's like 4 more pulls, and we'll have this level 16. And then once this is level 17, it'll be in line with the Ice Gauntlet, which I don't really need to put points into. I mean, yeah, I can get this maxed out. I can max that out if I want. Everything I pretty much need is already done, so like I don't really need to level this to 20. It'll be nice if I do, but it's not like a big rush project, you know? Alright, so what do we say, 3 to 4 more pulls? And then we'll work on maxing Fireball, I suppose. And sometimes you can get epics from this, you know? Sometimes you can get the bottled Azoth vials. Those are good. Those are a couple hundred on the market. In the betas and alphas, man, like, those are really expensive. They were in the thousands. I don't know what happened. I kind of messed up my routing here, but it's fine. And yes, you really want to be in heavy armor for this. Light armor, I mean, you could do it in light armor, you know, but it's risky. If you get cornered or pushed into a wall, you're basically dead. Go ahead and get that one. Pick these 2 up. And now we're all set to blast them. Just to blow them up with magic. I don't know why I'm doing a rollback. Oh, no, here's another person. Oh, yeah, is that more than one person? Or is that just one person, like maybe looting stuff or doing a quest? Alright, I'm pinned against the wall, so we gotta bust out the Ice Gauntlet. That's our, they're weak to ice, by the way. Yeah, this person is trying to get in on my farm, so. But yeah, that's pretty much how this works. And, you know, they're not part of the yellow team, so I don't party or help people that aren't part of the Covenant on this server. That's just how we are. Alright, so I had to switch to Ice Gauntlet, so that took a bit more of the experience out of the Fire Snap, but 4,300, so we got about 800 into that one. I don't know how much went into the Ice Gauntlet, because I didn't check. But I guess this person, why are they like wanting to AoE farm with a sword and shield? I mean, yeah, you gotta eventually level it up, but maybe he's just passing by. I'm not sure, we'll see. Okay, let's kill a gator, and then we will do some more pulls. Barrel Tide Gator. Just hit him with heavies. Get some mana back because of that crit. Every 3 light attacks would be mana back too. I think I can just kill him before... Okay, maybe not. Before he bites me. Alright, the mobs have respawned, so we're all set for the next pool. I don't know why it's pushing me back on these gators. It's really weird. Like, normally you can just walk into them and everything's fine. But I had to get onto this side, and it's like you can only skin it from one side. It's the OCD skinner. And yes, I know there's items. I'll pick them up. I'll get them. There we go. It's just a potion. This is just a green, I don't know, shorts, pants, whatever. Alright, so that person wasn't here to farm, I guess, so that's cool. Like, if I saw someone doing this and I could freeload on him, I would totally just stop for a while and grind, but I guess he's busy with a quest or something. Or maybe he just doesn't like yellow, because the yellows are really hated on this server. Alright, I hate when they hit me and then my character is forced to walk. It's kind of annoying. But I do like it when they shoot you in the back, so it makes up for it. No, don't stagger me. No stagger. And yeah, I know this looks freaky deaky. But it's really not that hard. As long as you don't get pinned against the wall. See, like, it did a roll there. That's a light armor trait. I don't know why it's rolling for me. But yeah, dodge backwards, cast spells, and... there we go. It gets a little messy sometimes. And that hit nobody. I completely whiffed that spell. I am not a good wizard. I would not make it at Hogwarts, guys. I honestly wouldn't. I would, like, just... like, I would get bullied by, I don't know, Harry Potter or something, and I would just, like, freak out and start punching him in the face. No joke. Well, no, I wouldn't resort to violence unless they resort me to violence, but, like... I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but if someone puts slugs on my mouth, they're gonna die. Like, that's it, man. Like, I would never forgive them. Oh, jeez. Okay, so how much did that give us? So we're down to 3,000. What? Huh? Did we only gain 500 from that? That doesn't seem right. Or maybe I'm miscalculating and it was 4,000. I don't remember, guys. I don't have a good memory. So yeah, if you try to come here during prime time or just during the day, there's going to be tons and tons of people here, all doing a whole bunch of crap. So I don't recommend this as a daytime activity unless you're doing it like with a group or you don't mind leveling just a bit slower. Alright, and pool number something. I don't remember what pool we're at. I wish they would make like a Harry Potter MMO or just an old school MMO, like with wizards and towers, knights with horses, you know, some sneaky rogues that can duck into the shadows, you know, just highwaymen just on a grassy little cobble road or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you know, futuristic. It doesn't need to be, I don't know, just, this game comes kind of close to it, right? But it's just missing the old Dungeons and Dragons, like Morrowind, Oblivion feel that I guess I'm looking for. Alright. Can they not knock me out of my cast animation? That would be nice. Again, I need to be able to cast and not get interrupted there. Boom. Blowing them up. Even though they have one hit, I'm still charging heavy attacks for some reason. Alright, cool. Cool. So now we kill the gator. We're gonna kill him with fire magic. And then he's gonna growl, and then we're gonna cast a spell, and then dodge, and we actually dodged this time. For the first time in the video, we actually avoided the gate. Aw, man. Still got me anyway. You gotta watch that tail. They'll whip you. They're mean little gators. Thick hide. Alright, and then we heal. Where are we at? 1,935. Very cool. So that's 2 pulls. 2 full pulls. And then we will learn, I guess, Scorched Earth, and then after that, Catch. So that we absolutely will never have mana problems. I could do this for cooldown reduction. I could do that for damage. Yeah, I might do that for damage. Let's see, how many more until I can learn runes? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 2 more levels. Cool, very nice. Maybe I might go damage since I'm having mana problems. I don't know. Yeah, so I heard my health restore, that little schwip noise, and that means that we're ready for another pull. Very awesome. But lately there's just... okay, I don't know why I'm pulling that side. I missed that guy. Whoops. Jeez, My pulls are getting sloppy because I don't know. I've been doing this for a while, even off camera. I think I started today at like level 7 fire staff or something. I forget what level I was. I don't remember things. Alright, yes, shoot me in the back so that I get a speed boost forward. It's speedrunning strats. They make this weird honk noise, like it's like Homer Simpson eating a donut, like oh. I don't get it. And then that one just said Nani. What the heck? Is this an anime? Yo, that was a big boost forward. Look at that. Look at that fireball to the face. That's a juicy one. Yes. Blow them up. When your spells just line up perfectly, it feels really nice. And then once I start doing Ice Gauntlet on these guys, it's gonna be... They die immediately to Ice Gauntlet. Alright, just finish up the stragglers here. How did this guy survive? And I completely missed that. I'm not good at speed aiming these spells. I don't have a lot of practice. Like I said, I'm not a good wizard. Alright, cool. Got the loot. Time to scoot. Let's kill this guy. He's just kind of wandering around. 3-shotted. Nice, not bad. And we also get the Restless Shore standing, which I don't think I have very much. Restless Shore 12. Yikes, dude. I mean, we're almost to 13, but... Let's see, I could buy a Big House Neverfall, which I'm not going to do. Monarch's Bluff. Almost at Windsward. Like, I have not been leveling territory at all. I know I was like, I'm going to focus on territory, guys. I just didn't. I just ended up not doing it. I mean, I'll do it eventually. What's my playtime at? I think, oh, I'm at 13 days, 20 hours. That's not too bad. What is, I think, yeah, today's almost the 1 month anniversary, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's been 30 days. 13 days out of 30 played. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like I've played enough. I did miss a few days because I kind of just took a break and played other games for a day or two. So, could have been more. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Okay, I need to like stop being staggered by these pirates, these ghost undead zombie pirates. Where's the zombie ninjas? Is that an expansion that we're gonna get later? Zombie ninjas. There's, oh, that sleepy guy's not, oh, there's that guy in the corner. I've been missing him. I need to be able to just do a perfect pull, just one perfect pull, right? Let's see, do I get this? I kinda got it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Maybe I should go damage so I can kill these guys just a little bit faster. Maybe I should get some lifesteal so I don't, like, risk dying. And then this one is just gonna be annoying. Okay, I wasted that fireball, but that's fine. I hate how the sun is in my eyeballs. Like, I wish I could change the graphics so that there's not this annoying glare, you know? Alright, so we will allocate that point in just a sec. Territory upgrade 2, we can do that right now. There's no cooldown on that. You don't have to wait for your abilities. Let's see, gathering speed, of course. Why would we pick anything else? Alright, what are we doing? Are we doing more burn length? It's only 3 more seconds. Are we doing 10% more damage? Or are we going for mana and cooldown down here? Like, I really like this one too, man. It's tough. What do we pick? We're not picking this one because we're going to be constantly taking damage in wars. So there's, yeah. I guess we'll do Clear Mind. Man, I can't, I'm so indecisive. You'll just Clear Mind. And then we'll get Runes of Helios on the next level, and then we'll really be pumping out the damage. Because our mana is almost always going to be above 50%. Alright, how many weapon levels have we got in this video? I don't remember. I guess that's my phrase now. I don't remember. Wah. You gotta touch all the pirates. You just gotta like bump into them like you're a bully at school walking down the hallway. And you just like give them a nice shoulder, you know, you just walk into them and then they get mad, start shooting at you. And this poor guy is just sleeping, man. These are just sleep. They're tired. They worked all night. They want their nap, and you're just stepping on them, or throwing fireballs at them. Imagine that you're asleep, and then some little wizard just runs up and starts burning your toes, right? It's like, hey man, why are you burning my toes? Can I get this one? Yeah. I didn't get the corner one though. Yoink! Got the gloves. Oh yeah, look at that damage. I don't really notice it. Oh, uh-oh. Don't corner me, bro. Well, it's feeling like they're dying a little faster, maybe. It's hard to tell. 1,800 on that hit. Is that an Azoth bottle? No, it's just blue. Is anything else aggroed? Yes. And then none of those hit except for the last hit. That was a 2,200 crit. Yeah, okay, that Clear Mind perk really helping. Really busting. Damn, 1,800 crit? I totally missed. Jeez, I way overshot that spell. Alright, how much more? 8,000, so what's that, 8 pulls? 8 pulls, guys. And my food buff is getting slightly low. I want to make sure that I have that food buff so I can get a little bit of regeneration while I'm doing the pulls. Alright, just chilling at the fire. My guy is he's all masked up, you know. Don't want to breathe in those poison arrows. Alright, 8 more pulls, and then we learn Rune of Helios for 30% more damage. And then we'll really be speeding this up. Very cool. Very awesome. And yeah, I'm not looting the crates because I don't need them, man. I don't need them. Yeah, I know they can have rare loot in them, but economy's in the dumps. Like, the best thing to do is just to sell tier 1 materials. It really is. It's so sad. Like, there's no point to it right now. Just sell all the lowbie stuff everyone needs to craft the bigger stuff. And just hope that you're the lowest listing at the time of the person buying it. Alright, I gotta get out of this stun lock. Because they're mashing me good. Get the corner, get the sleepy. Get this one. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll now. Explosion! That's like Megumin. Explosion! Wouldn't that be a... Dude, they should do super tier magic in MMORPGs, you know? Like, just let the... Not with the cash shop crap either. No. I want to channel a spell in a war for 10 minutes and blow up a whole field of people. That would be so cool. Like, people would grind for that. Imagine if you had to grind for months to learn super tier magic, right? And you enter a war with a whole bunch of people, and you have to channel a giant AoE explosion on the field. Takes you 10 whole minutes. You can't be interrupted. You can't be sniped. You can't be bum rushed. But once you set it off, everyone's dead. And then the whole land is just turned into freaking sand. Because it's that powerful. But then again, you would have you would have to eventually restore the land. But for those that don't know, check out the grass. Look at the grass on the ground, right? Pretty cool, right? Cast Fireball in the grass, and the grass disappears. But the grass, because of Azoth, after the flame goes away, grows back. I know it's just a game mechanic, but it is explained in the lore. Is the gate person respawned yet? I don't think that... Yeah, they're just now respawning. We got time to bash this little sailor. There we go. Down it goes. So, yeah, the lore is that this land, like the trees, the plantation, everything grows back really, really fast. Because the land is enchanted with Azoth or whatever, so... That's the reason why if you cast Burning Ground or whatever on grass, it goes away and then it immediately just grows back. We can't argue that it's jank or that it's a graphical thing, you know, why not keep the grass from growing back for a while? Well, there's your answer, it's in the lore. It is part of the story. Okay, we don't want to get hit by spinny dagger swirly gun person. This camp is very progressive. We have a lot of female pirates. Dang it. No, I messed up. Oh, crap. This is not where I want to fight them. This is where we fight. Or this is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die and then respawn. Okay, I'm getting low on health, so I'm gonna chug a potion. That's okay because they give me plenty of potions. And potions are super cheap anyway. Like, the best potions in the game only cost like 2 to 3 coin to make. They're very easy. Look at that, regeneration potion. We can just chug that right now. Just get it out of our inventory, right? Boom, easy, done. Gator, are you back yet? Sun, it's been sunny all day. What the heck? Come on, game. Why is it not nighttime? And besides using the campfire, you could also just fish up one fishy, and that's going to be about the same amount of time. To wait for them to respawn. If you just want to min-max your gains. We are almost level 17 on the snap. Didn't we start at 14? I think we started at 14 in the video, or 13, I forget. Oh, I'm already maxed out on Azoth, look at that. I think I had 900 something Azoth when I started recording. Earlier today when I started this grind, I think I was at 200, so... If you really wanted to min-max, all you gotta do is spend your Azoth crafting a bunch of crap, and yeah. So I can actually repair, yeah, let's repair my gear. Was at 155 coins, 114 repair parts, and just smash out all this stuff and get our repair parts back. And it frees up our weight, so there we go. We're at 1963 repair parts. Very cool. And 150 coins is nothing. It's literally go skin animals for like 5 minutes. A lot of people were asking, how do you skin 10,000 hides in 1 hour? And I've made 3 videos on the Offal Grotto spot. I've shown this countless times on my channel, you know, with many different titles and thumbnails. It's, I'm not gonna make a 4th video on it, man. People just need to look at my backlog sometimes. I know if YouTube doesn't like feature the video on your homepage, that you don't really, you know, you might not ever see it, but for those of you that have some time to kill, you got a nice succulent Chinese meal that you're eating for the next 20 minutes, and you got some time to burn, then just go through the backlog. There's some really good stuff on there. I make a video every single day, but I also make it so that I have just a plethora, like an encyclopedia of information for myself, in case I ever quit a video game and come back to it one day. They are pushing me back with the bullets. It's some Superman stuff, right? Well, I mean, most of the time Superman is unmovable, unflinching, whatever the heck. He's got that spec where he can't be knocked back. But you know, anyone else, you know, you shoot a million bullets at him, does no damage, but at least you know, you can knock them around. And that's been the meta in wars lately, right? The meta has been people are exploiting invincibility, so you have to bring great axes and then reap them off the point. Infused claw, very cool. Nice epic drop that I'll probably never use for anything, but hey, at least we have it. Maybe it might be worth something years down the line when no one's skinning animals anymore. I don't know. But yeah, it's like in these wars, dude, people jump on the points and then they do that window drag exploit crap, and you can't kill them. You can't get them off the point. And so what you have to do is you have to have a bunch of hammer bros that uses that hammer knockback ability, which will send them flying, you know, but you can't kill them. And then you have to have your axe guys use reap to yoink them and pull them off the capture point, and they don't know that they're not on the capture point anymore unless someone tells them, because on their screen their window is frozen since they're dragging it around, right? So you just have to you have to kill everyone that's not exploiting for one. Then you got to heal up everybody. Then you have to move all the exploiters off the point and then capture. It's so dumb. It's it's the silliest thing I've seen in a video game in quite a long time, man. It's quite funny, right? And everyone blames everyone for cheating in wars. If you win a war, oh, you're a cheater. You're an exploiter. It's like, no. No, we don't do that. We run Great Axe and Life Staff. That's our meta. That's the secret, guys. You just need healers and cleaves. Healing cleave. I mean, we learned this in World of Warcraft with Wizard Cleave. We learned this with Warrior, you know, pally comps. You know, just... I don't think I pulled all the mobs. Just dumping fire spells in the middle of a big crowd of zombie pirates, man. Look at that. This is like systematic erasure of the pirates. I hate these dumb shield ones. Maybe I shouldn't pull the shield ones anymore. Not blocking. There's a purple on the ground. I want it. Let's see what we got. Officer's pants with fire. Man, this stupid mod. Really crappy mod. Am I being shot? I am being shot at. Of course it's a shield mob. Here's a fireball. Here's an explosion that double hits for some reason sometimes. I don't know why that is. I know a lot of people, they're trying to justify me like, oh, it's because the player model got pushed into the side of the wall and this and that. Where are we at? We're over halfway now. We got like 3 more pulls to go. We'll be level 17. That is Rune of Helios, which is 30 more damage. I have to stand in the rune though. I like to be mobile. If I'm using, what is this, burnout to dash around, do I really want that? 3 more seconds or 30%? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the damage. Because it might come to the point where I can just kill them without dashing if I get strong enough. And guys, my weapons suck. Like, this is what, a 510 fire staff. It just has a crit on it and an int. Crit and int, that's it. Alright, 3 more pulls, we hit another level up. Very awesome. It is really nice to have this zone all to yourself with no one else around. I'm telling you, man, it's great. You just level up so fast. I mean, wow, we've been at this for 30 minutes. That's like 1 level in 10 minutes. It's huge, dude. Very huge. Can I stop being attacked? Nani! Stop saying Nani. I don't know what that means. I think it means what? If my anime watching is good enough, I think Nani means someone saying like, what? Right? Someone could correct me on that. I'm really bad at learning languages, so I'm sorry for any Japanese watchers out there, all 2% of you that are from Japan. Which is really cool to think about. Did that fireball even hit? I don't know if it did or not. Oh, that's gonna be a juicy explosion. The spell incantations are so weird and funny. Alright, gotta doink their shield, hit them with the spell, get some lights in before they block again. The fact that you can block magic, I don't know, just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So we were at what, 3,000, and then that brought it down to 1,900. So yeah, that was only 1,100. I think my pulls are getting smaller. Maybe I need to like be more efficient with them. I don't know. Gator, where are you? It's still foggy even though it's nighttime. It's finally nighttime. It took 30 minutes to become nighttime. So is that the... How long has it been nighttime though? I haven't noticed. Been too focused. Is that the day-night cycle? Every 30 minutes? Man, the Earth is revolving really fast. Dun, 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 dun. I wish there was more battle themes. I know Amazon Game Studios or Amazon Games, whatever they're called, they really like the drums. Like, that is their favorite instrument for some reason. They like these drums. They had a lot of fun making the music with the drums. They even made a video about it on their channel. Channel View Epistolier. That's funny. Their name is Channel View. These guys are viewers. We're killing our viewers. One sub at a time. You there, you didn't watch yesterday's video, wake your butt up. You there, you didn't like and subscribe. Now you get blown up by fire. And they start shooting me. Every time they shoot me, it's a comment. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm just stupid. Still listen to me. Just watch the video. You don't have to listen. I mean, you can listen if you want. Oh man, they're really laying into me, man. They're mad. These guys are upset. How dare you ruin my market strategy with your video? How dare you join the Enclave? What's wrong with you? Nothing, man. They're just really nice people. I haven't had a guild treat me this nice like ever in my life, so that's why I'm with them. All right, blow up the shieldy. That's right. They're called shieldies now. It's like groupies, but they're shieldies. Stagger? Yeah, there we go. There's a stagger. The wizard slowly walks towards you, shooting fireballs out of a staff. What do? I raise my shield. Hey, that canceled my heavy attack. That's not cool. That's not cool. Alright, how much did we get from this run? We were at 2,000, now we're at 700, so that was 1,300. Alright, next level, we're gonna learn our ultimate, our 30% damage increase. Very nice. And then if I want, I could start leveling the Ice Gauntlet along with the Fire Staff. Like, Ice Gauntlet makes this way easy. You just drop Ice Storm, you pop and you're entombed, and then they all die. And you don't, there's like no running around, no worrying about being pinned against a wall. It's just easy street with this weapon. And then other AoE weapons, like Great Axe, you can do it with Great Axe, you can do it with, like Warhammer. Eventually when I level up Warhammer, it's probably going to be the last weapon I level, honestly, because I just hate this weapon. I hate it. I think it's boring. I think it's slow. Spear, I don't like the spear either. I don't like sword and shield. I want to like rapier. I do. I suck. I really suck. Like, I tried to kill a couple level 40s earlier today, and, well, they were they were PvP, basically, like, spec'd. One was life staff something. I don't even think they switched off life staff, but the other one was bow spear, and I just couldn't do anything because I can't land my spells, and I run out of mana because I didn't have any weapon spec. That's why I'm here. It's because I got killed by some level 40s and I felt bad. So I'm good. This is my gym. This is my video game gym, right? I got bullied by some level 40s. Well, I tried to bully them, and they were just like, nah, bro. They weren't having it. So here I am. I'm doing my strength training with the fire staff so that I can be a fire Chad and melt some lobies. How embarrassing, right? I mean they were PvP spec. They know what they're doing, and one of them was a healer. So there's really probably nothing I could have done anyway. Like, to be real. Alright, dodge backwards. I don't know why I roll. And there's that level 17. I am taking a lot of damage. Awesome. Then we get the looties. But yeah, when the spear hits you, they just knock you down. They do that little thing where they bleed you while you're down. They do the thing where they impale you while you're down. Then the guy with the heal staff tops up his friends. So you switch to heal staff to try to kill them, but they just roll away because they're light armor. And you can't really hold them down. I mean, yeah, you can cast frost spells on them, but they can still get out and just fully heal themselves. And then the spear guy is also a bow guy when you have your AoE out, so they don't stand in the AoEs. Then you're just out of mana. And then you can't even light attack because you're out of mana. Alright, what are we learning? Yes, Rune of Helios. See, that was an easy choice, no hesitation there. Let's see how much damage we do now. How much until level 18? We need about 12,000, so 12 pulls. Not too bad. How many pulls have we been doing? Yeah, just get all the weapons to 20. Just get them. You gotta get it done. You might, like, this game, it's not that bad of a grind. I only have 13 days playtime, man. Like, that's not a lot compared to World of Warcraft. That's not a lot compared to being online, man. Like, oh jeez, so much time in Albion, man. I used to play that game 19 hours a day for months. Just every day. All day, every day. That's all I did. Oh man, that's all I did. Completely alone, mind you. Like, playing New World is a complete opposite experience than Albion, which is weird. Play Zerg game completely solo, play, you know, Amazon game. See, I'm not even standing in the rune. Trying to stand in the rune, it's already gone. I think I got gypped. I'm not liking this perk, and I'm like stun locked. Hey, that one retreated. What the heck? What in the heck? Why would you do that? Why would you? Ooh, it's a purple. Musketeer's Pants the Brigand. Ugh. I am really low on health. I'm gonna chug a potion. I'm not gonna risk it. It's just a repair bill, but it's just annoying. Oh, we got the rune back again. I don't know. I don't think I like this rune thing very much. I mean, in wars, you just kind of stand on it and blast your spells at the enemies. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna pay a bunch of A's off the respec, even though I can get it back pretty darn fast. Haha, Gator, I dodged your bite. Come on, catch on fire! Jeez, why are you not flammable? There we go. Skinthegator.com. I don't know if that's a website or not. Don't go to it. It sounds kind of risky. Don't go there. Oh man. So a lot of people are like, why don't you cover your chat, dude? Gold spammers. It's like, I'm not covering the chat. You'll miss all the good stuff that people are talking about like looking for group R mine and want to sell Void Ore and want to sell Cinnabar. And anyone in Ebon mind helping with Skysong End. Yeah, people be questing. Why do they be questing? Oh, I'm out of my food buff. That's why I'm taking so much damage. Alright, so chomp on some food there and start her back up. Another pull to get the spec. Max out the weapons and then we can switch off of being a wizard. Cause I don't like being a wizard. I don't like it. I don't think this is very fun, but I'm just maxing it out because it's something in the game to max out, you know? That's just what us MMORPG players do, man. We play the game to raise the number up to as high as it can go, right? Hey, it's nighttime, it's hard to see you. You guys be sleeping day and night. They're just so tired. They're just so tired of getting stepped on and burned and bullied by a wizard. They're like, when is this wizard gonna leave? When is he gonna stop killing us over and over again? Look at that. Look at that cooldowns, man. Let me cast my spell. Booyah. I wonder if Meteor Shower is any good for these kind of pulls. It's not good in wars, that's what sucks. Like, Meteor Shower was made for huge area of effect, you know, blowing things up, but the damage is so pitiful and weak, and the spell just sucks. And it roots you, and you're channeling it. It's just, it's not a good spell. Man, I can't. Hey, I did 1,200 crit while I was in the rune. Dude, is this another busted perk? I did a 1,200 crit without that talent. But this time I had the talent, I had the crit, I was on the rune. Why is it doing the same amount of damage? This game is so jank. It really is. There is a Great Axe talent right here, right here, the heavy pull. And if you learn this talent, you lose like 10 to 20% of your damage. It's so stupid. Like, if you do 300 damage and you learn that talent, you will do 200 damage. It's so stupid. What the heck, game? What happened with the coding? I'm not a game dev, so I can't really, like, you know, give my 2 cents on why this might be happening. I have no clue. I have no idea how to code. Every time I like, want to learn how to code, I just realize that there's too much math in it, so there's no point. There's really no point, dude. Like, I have honestly went to the library. You know, this is before becoming a YouTuber, and I'm like, I need a good job, and I'll just learn how to code, you know, because that's the meme, right? Learn how to code. So I went to the library and I read several books from, you know, front to back on how to code, and then I went to apply it, and I can do a little bit of stuff. I can make like a little web app that shows you the weather in your area and the temperature and all that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Crap. Okay, no, we're not stuck. We're good. Switch back. Look how oh, that was a good one. They were all bunched up. Dang, they all got deleted. Look at that, was the cleanest pull we've done the whole video, guys. Come on, stop blocking. Stop it. Yo, who'd be shooting? Can I just reset that person? Maybe. We'll see. We'll just run out here, and if they follow me, we'll just blast them. Yeah, we'll just blast them. Exactly. Oh, that, okay, maybe is it only for abilities and not your auto? That could be it, because that hit really hard when that was active. Let's see, it increases your spell damage. Alright, well, maybe it is working as intended, because the tool, or the little skill says spell damage. It does not say your light and heavy attack damage, or just damage. It's just a spell damage. So there we go, that's why it does the same thing. I'm sorry, Debs. But yeah, but like all these books, they have these advanced things where it's like you gotta do some algebra, you gotta like do some crazy calculus crap to do some really hardcore expert coding, and it's just like, well, that's my my peak. I can't get any better than this because I refuse to do this. And a lot of things that I've learned in life, I get to that point and it's like I just wasted all my time. Okay, so let me explain some more time wasting things, right? let's say I had an aspiration to be a chef. You know, cook amazing food that tastes great and is very healthy and is cooked to absolute perfection, right? So, now let's think of it like a video game, because, you know, video games are cool. So you decide to spend a lot of time learning to be a chef, but you also want to spec into weightlifting and bodybuilding and you know, personal health, right? And then as you do that, you learn that the food you have to eat is just the same crap every day, and that you also learn that making food taste great and having like succulent, juicy chicken gives you no benefit to your overall health. And what I mean by that is if you overcook a chicken in the oven until it's a dry husk, you can still eat it for the protein, regardless of cooking a chicken to exactly 165 degrees. So it kind of, it invalidates learning how to cook, right, unless you're doing it for a profession. But cooking as a profession, if you aren't like an internet personality or like on television or something, is a very low-paying job anyway. So it's kind of a waste of time in both regards, because if you spec into weightlifting, then you just eat overly boiled broccoli and overly cooked chicken, right? That's just how it is. You can season the chicken, you could cook it until it's juicy and perfect, and that's honestly a lot more work than what most people are willing to put in, but you get the same benefit. You get this, it's like, imagine this game, okay? And you're like a chef, you're level 200 in cooking, and you have all the rare recipes. Well, imagine if just the basic recipe of just acquire chicken and broccoli gave you the same stats as acquire chicken, broccoli, paprika, which you wouldn't put paprika on chicken, don't do that, guys, but, you know, just, ooh, shift hide. You put all the spices in this game, you know, into chicken. Obviously, because it's a video game, it'll give you more stats, but in real life, it won't. In real life, you are not getting more out of it. You are getting the same amount of protein as the dried, overly cooked husk of chicken. So, what is the point? Why bother, right? And then when you get really high into the chef skill tree in real life, okay, we're back to real life now. Once you get really high, it's all about how to turn food into looking artsy-fartsy. And instead of being a good, wholesome, delicious, you know, southern cooked meal, it becomes this stupid glaze the top with a spriggin of this green thing, and then put some sauce in a zigzag line over the top. And also the serving size is really small, and you're paying $30 for it. It's just a scam. It's just a scam, okay? And I hate that. I hate that restaurants are scammy like that, and I hate that the food and cooking industry and just learning to cook in general is very scammy. Like, watch a chef competition show, watch a cooking show. Okay, I don't need to learn how to make a fancy chicken with a glaze over the top that has a zigzag line and a crisscross that has some extra spices to make it taste good. That's a waste of time to me. Maybe not to you. Maybe you want to impress somebody. Like, that's another thing too, is a lot of cooking is to impress other people. It's not to feed them. It's not to give them a wholesome meal. It's literally, look what I can do. I can make this turkey taste better than your turkey on Thanksgiving, bro. And it's so messed up. It's such a crappy hobby to get into. I mean, you should learn the basics, like how to fucking make some scrambled eggs or something and some rice, like. But you can easily Google these things and follow basic directions, and if you have good timing, you'll be fine. Sorry guys, I didn't drink or eat anything before this video, and it's starting to wear on my voice. But yeah, like, so cooking is out, coding is out. What, like, just go down the alphabet. What else can we do for a living? Let's see, let's start with the A's. So like aerospace, no, that requires math. B, bus driver, I hate driving. C, car salesman, I could do that. I could be a car salesman, I could sell you a car. But no, well, I don't want to. I hate car lots. I've had miserable experiences buying cars. I've never bought a car from a car lot because I've hated them so much. Like, I go in there with because I'm a minimalist, and when I waged for a retail, I would just have tons of money saved up because I never spend it on anything. But then like my car would just oh crap, I'm pinned here? No, I'm not. I'm good. My car would just be completely screwed and I'd have to get a new one. So I'd go to a car lot. I'm like, I have this amount of money and I want to buy this car that's listed on your website. And they would be like, oh, you see this person over here? They're actually buying the car. And that's a lie, because I wouldn't talk to that person afterwards, and they were not buying the car that I had picked out. What happened was, the car lot didn't want to sell that car because it was a good one for a good deal. They wanted to sell a crappy car that's been sitting on their lot forever to free up inventory space. And then they talk down to you. They talk to you like you're stupid, and it's like, you know what, fine, I'll just buy this dumb car that you recommended because I need a car by tomorrow. I need a car tomorrow to get to work, to be able to work. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to sign you up for this 5-year plan where you can pay this out. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to pay you money, the full amount of money right now, and be done with it. And not have to worry about bills and worry about all this other paperwork. And you know, like, I don't want to pay more money for a car when I could buy the whole thing now. And they're like, well, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it like this, okay? It's actually better to do it this way. It's good for your credit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't care about my credit. I don't have credit because I buy everything up front. I want to buy... you sold me on the car. I'm just done with it. Sell me the damn car, okay? We agreed on this price. And they're like, no, we need to do it this way over time. And I'm like, are you going to sell me the damn car or not? And they're like, yeah, well, if you finance it out and you pay monthly for 5 years and you do this 20% interest rate, I'm like, no! I'm not going to do that. That's the price. Let me pay it. And they're like, well, we don't know if your money's legit. Now, to be fair, I am in the ghetto, and a lot of people don't have legit money. And I'm like, I have bank statements of every paycheck I've gotten from my job. You can go visit me at work, right? You know, I'll give you a free gift card if you come visit my store, you know, because I'm the manager. I can do that. And they just treat you like crap, and it's like, okay, fine, then I'm not buying the car. See you. And then I just, you know, talk to my coworkers and people from other stores, and I'm like, hey, does anyone have a car they want to sell? And like everyone's like, yes, please buy my car. I'm like, okay. And then I go to their house, and then I test drive their car, and then I give them a big wad of cash, and it's over, and it's done. Screw car lots. I hate car lots. The fact that you have to go to a car lot to buy a car is dumb and stupid, okay? And cars are such a huge expense. Besides health, okay, the most money I've ever spent in my entire life is on health care. And lately I've learned that by not having a job and not making any money kind of makes you not quite exempt from healthcare, but it does cut down the cost, which is weird. Why is that? Why is it like that? Oh, you have a job where you can barely survive and you have almost no savings to scrap by? That'll be $10,000. Oh, you have no job and you don't make enough money? Oh, that'll be well, $10,000. But okay, to compare, like kidney stone removal with insurance and all that stuff, about $10,000 after the discounts, right? Being sick from the virus and pneumonia and a bunch of other crap, being nearly on your deathbed and being in the hospital for a very long time, $100,000, but 90% off, man. 90% off because you're poor and you don't have a job. I'm like, what? This is some clown world stuff, dude. This doesn't make any sense. So, okay, well, I guess I'll just sell the van and here's your money. Oh, you don't want to pay this out? You don't want to start a little interest? Like, it's the same thing with the car lots, man. It's the same thing. It's like, no, I have the money. You have to take the money. You're required by law to take the money for this. There you go. Here's your money. And now I'm absolved of all debt. That's another thing, too. Living debt-free, man. Like, I don't want to owe anyone anything, ever. So, yeah, it's just a way of life, man. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, man. Is it going to be daytime soon? It's too dark. It's too dark in this camp. It's spooky. I can't believe no one has come here for this. I know now someone in the comments is like, well, no, everyone's going to be here. This has not been a secret. This is not something that I've been holding out on. Like, every other channel out there has made a video on this spot on how to do it. And you've been watching me for like the last 54 minutes just killing zombie pirates, okay? Like, what a simple game. Just make a video game and let the player kill zombie pirates. They'll love it. They'll do it for hours. I'm still surprised that honestly, that this game does not have a subscription fee. Like, they could have made so much money off of that, and people would be way more nice to each other if there was a subscription fee. But I guess they didn't want to, like, get into that. What if they just made the game require Prime? Like, I've been getting into Amazon Prime lately. I don't have it personally, but I know people that do, and it just seems like really nice because they don't even go to grocery stores anymore. They just have their food delivered. The only downside that I've heard is that, like, if you order dairy products, they're very short dated. Like, if you get a gallon of milk from the Amazon Prime, that it's got like a 4-day shelf life. You have to drink it fast. All right, we're back to the alphabet again for jobs. So D would be delivery driver, which they don't make enough money to be livable, like pizza delivery driver, you know, like it's just not enough money. And anything that is money, like say postman or something, like mail delivery, it requires educational certificates. And then like say Amazon delivery, right? Apparently that's hell on earth. That's here's the thing, like, I have no tolerance for being treated like crap or treated unfairly in these job places anymore. Have you guys checked out the subreddit? It's called anti-work. Reddit.com/r/anti-work. One word. ANTIWORK. It's been popping off lately. I've been seeing it everywhere. Not just Reddit. And it's a lot of people that have just fed up with working for bottom dollar, getting mistreated by their bosses. As a former manager, I was always nice to people. People loved the heck out of me. And if they didn't, I would win them over. Like I felt like that was my job, is to win them over and get them on my side, because they would work better. And you know, I didn't want anyone to hate me for any reason. So, which is opposite in video games, because when people hate me, I love it. I don't get it. Oh, it's like my personas are split between. But anyway, right? It's just a bunch of pictures and collections of people that are just done with their jobs, being mistreated, being called in on their like vacations and crap. And you know, I get that. It really sucks, you know, having to come in on the weekends when they've made plans months in advance, just because some literal who that has favoritism with the boss, you know, gets their way. And you know, I feel that, man. But it's a really cool subreddit. You should check it out if you're sick of working, or if you're thinking of becoming a wagey. Just yes, I said wagey. I use a lot of chanter speak on this channel, so get used to it, man. Oh man, how many more pulls, dude? I haven't checked in a while. Okay, we got like 2, maybe 1, and we're level 18. Look, we're almost maxed out. We are almost maxed out. It's only been like an hour, guys. It's only been like an hour. Okay, what can we kill on the beach? That's overkill, but it's fine. These little sleepy boys. The person at the gate hasn't respawned yet, so I gotta wait. it scoots him across the ground while he's napping. Dang it! Come on, charge my heavies. There we go. Is the gator back? The gator is not back. Okay, gate person is totally back now. Sorry, I muted my microphone there. You don't have to pull the gate person, because they'll be there on the way out. You know, you don't have to. Remember, you don't have to hit them with the fireball. You just shoot near them, right? I tried it. I generally try to hit them. Also, there's a sleeper in the bed here you can get, but you don't have to. Sometimes it's more work than it's worth, but who knows? I'm trying to get as many as possible for this pull. This is the juice pull, the big pull. We're gonna grab this one, this one, this one. Dodge so we don't be staggered. Get this one. Where you going? Stop slacking. You gotta chase me around. That's your AI prerogative. Get the corner bro here. Get this one. And then here's Gate. Here's Gate Stacy. Just give them fun nicknames. We're taking a lot of hits here. Look at that. We went right through them, man. Okay, we don't want to be hit out of our casting animation. That would be bad. There's still a lot of them alive, and they're going to start shooting. And then they start a blast. There's level 18. Oh, yes. 2 more levels to go. And then 3 more on the ice staff. Are we going to do it all in one video? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. As long as the recording software doesn't bug out, glitch out, or my internet dies, power gets cut. Who knows? Let's have a little rest here. All right, back to the job alphabet. E, engineer. Yeah, that requires math. What were we doing? Are we doing Burning Field into more mana? Or are we doing cooldown on heavy? Let's see this. So that's level 18, level 19, level 20. What do I want my last point to be? I don't want it. Yeah, I definitely want to rush the mana. So last point will be heavy attack cooldown reduction, and that's our war stats. Okay, F. What is a job that starts with F? Dang, that's a tough one. What is a job that starts with F? Family business. Okay, so that requires having a family. If you don't have a family, because either they're too old or they, you know, live in the ghetto and don't have jobs, you know, they're in the same boat as me. I don't know what else starts with F. So G. What is a G job? A guard. Okay, a guard. So we'll say like a security guard. I know that's kind of starts with S, but we'll go with it. Dang it! Come on now, stop stunning me! Yikes, pirates! Chill. They're being highly aggro right now. Look at this. They're beating me up. This is like this is the oh, I almost spoiled the movie. I'm not gonna say it because it's actually pretty new. I don't want to be a jerk. Okay, I got a potion here. Yeah, I'm taking too many hits. That potion was not enough. Yeah, I might die here. This might be the end. Nah, I have the camp though. That's what the camp's there for, in case we do die. Look at that. That was a crit. Yeah, I almost said the new Halloween movie, the spoiler at the end. I won't say it, don't worry. Even though it's just like a lol whatever movie. I kind of missed Dead by Daylight. Okay, H. A job that starts with H. Horse racer. Okay, there are horse races, but I'm way too big for that. You have to be really tiny and lightweight. So I cannot be a horse racer, or a jockey as they call it. Investigator. Okay, again, that's another job that requires to have educational certifications, okay? Yeah, you could be like a private investigator and snoop on people, like just random dweebs who think their wives are cheating on them or whatever. And I would actually be pretty good at that. But I don't think I would want to make a career out of that. Okay, J. J for janitor. Yes, I could be a janitor. For less money than working retail, that's for sure. No janitorial job around here pays a livable wage. And they treat you like crap, you're at the bottom of the food chain. Why would you do that to yourself? And yeah, you have to clean toilets and stuff, but if you're a clean freak and you wear the proper protective equipment and you use the right chemicals, you don't really have to worry about much, like unless you just get easily grossed out by stains on a toilet seat or something, or puking on a school floor. Like there's a huge demand for janitors in my area because no one wants to do it. But the thing is, it's not a job shortage, it's not a labor shortage, it's a wage shortage. Okay, guys, learn that. It's a wage shortage. They're not paying enough, so people aren't doing the job. That's the truth. And until they start paying more. Okay, I don't want to get knocked into the corner there. Let me do my fire dash. Dang it. The mobs are getting, like, way more dangerous, it feels like. Oh, is my food buff? No, my food buff is alive and well. Oh, wow, they just melted there at the end. Those life bars just went bye-bye. Okay, K. A job that starts with K. King? That's not a job. That's a title. K. I don't know a lot of K words. Yeah, I guess we'll skip that one maybe. No, come on, we can think of at least one job that starts with K. Cracker Barrel? That's a C, that's not a K. Knocker Downer. I honestly don't know any jobs that start with K. So we're gonna have to skip it, man. Oh wait, they're not respawned yet. What am I doing? I'm going in too early. Kill the gator. L. Limousine driver. That's a driving job. Don't want to do it. Also, people don't hire limousine drivers from the ghetto. That's just risky, okay? Because a lot of these rich folks, they don't want someone from down low. They don't want them driving their limos. Because unless you own your own limousine and, you know, be an independent person, you know, there's still... Like, I mean, people just Uber these days. Limousine drivers are kind of like a thing of the past, okay? Ilm. Movie producer. That's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, this isn't a movie, obviously. This is, internet broadcasting is what it's classified as in the taxes. So, yeah, there you go. In Night Watch. That's kind of a volunteer thing. It's not a real job. In most places. Of course, in the rich neighborhoods, they do pay people, but they're not going to pay people from the ghetto to do it, again, because they don't trust them, because they think they will just, you know, network with their homies on which houses are the juiciest to rob or something. So, again, living in the ghetto, just, it's not good for your job description. And you know, you can't lie about it, because they'll look you up. Ooh, we hit everybody. That was a nice one. This pool's going a little smoother. We're just like lawnmowering them down. We're just mowing the grass. Let's see. Oh, operator. So, phone operator, you actually have to have the education for that. You can't just go be like a 911 operator or anything without having those educational certificates. I don't understand it. Like, in my area, you have to have a bachelor's degree to be a 911 operator. It doesn't make any sense. We finally got a vial of suspended Azoth. That's the first one in hours, dude. They really nerfed the drop rate on that thing, I swear. I used to get, like, tons of them per hour. Now I got one? So yeah, for those that don't know, I like to put out long videos every once in a while. Just me talking to you guys. Just... like, we're on the couch, like, we're friends, man. Like, I went over to your house, you know. No one ever came over to my house, because I didn't have a house. It was a trailer park. They were too scared. Why would they come to the trailer park? They might get, you know, something not fun happening to them. Not really. It was mostly peaceful, man. Like, everyone just kind of kept to themselves. Unless you were an outsider, that was the thing. Like, if you lived there, you were, like, one of us. It's really interesting how it worked there. A lot of fun times. Everyone was very crazy compared to the rest of society, and I don't know, it was hilarious. Like, the police also didn't come in. There was one where someone got shot, or a cop did, and they were always on edge. Like, anytime they were called there, they would always come in a big force, and they were always highly aggro to anyone, even the person that called for help. Like, say you think you had a heart attack and you call the medics, right? I mean, the fire come, the ambulance comes, the police come, just in case there's, like, difficulty for whatever reason, to guard the paramedics, basically, right? And the firemen were for heavy lifting in case someone was overweight or whatever. They were always aggro, very, very, like, high. Like, they weren't gonna let anyone get a leg up on them. Like, they were immediately hostile. And they had to be, because it's a scary place. It's the ghetto, man. You gotta watch your back, and, you know, if someone thinks you're soft, then that's it. You get bullied. Sadly. Alright, let's blow up some pirates real quick. Ooh, juicy. Big, juicy explosions. Alright, let's try that again. Big hits. Did I hit them with that? They're on fire. They're melting. Oh, they're melting. Alright, Shieldy. Just hit him with that light attack. Finish him off. Alright, awesome. Let's see what kind of loot we got. But yeah, living in the ghetto, quite the experience. I wouldn't want to do it again. And it would be nice to have a normal life in a gated community with a nice house and a yard and land and pets. Yeah. So, man. Anyway, you know, I'll save the trailer park stuff for another time. Okay, where were we at on jobs? Let's check our fire staff. We need 9 more pools to be level 19. Very cool. Very nice. All right. What level were we on? Let's see. P. Percussion player. Okay. I mean, that's a job. It's a musician, right? But P, pedestrian, that's not a job. It's hard to find a job that starts with P. People person. Prosecutor. That requires being a cop, which requires an education. Percussionist. I'm going with percussionist. Okay. It's like one of those weird, like, speech class drills you gotta do. So I actually wanted to learn percussion as a child. I really did. And what happened is I had signed up for bands so I could play drums. But the way it worked is all the rich kids that had like connections with the school, like the school boards, and they donated to the schools, and they, you know, all the households that, you know, basically gave the school free money because they're rich. They are the ones whose kids got to pick first instruments. Okay? I was not one of those kids or families. So by the time I even got to pick an instrument, because I'm part of the poor lower class, and that's just this is the truth, by the way. I'm not like making this stuff up, okay? All that's left was the crappy brass instruments. There was nothing left. All the rich kids got first choice. And so percussion was taken, and I couldn't not sign up for band after this. I couldn't be like, well, never mind, I don't want to do band. I just don't want to do it. So I was forced into playing baritone, which is like a little mini tuba. And I hated it, and the teacher hated me because I was poor, and the school hated me because I was poor. And I'm not, I swear, that's just how it is. And like, you know, I did my part, right? This is where I started learning that the world is like very unfair, because I was just a child, you know, I was just like a little boy, right? And you know, I did my part in band, but the teacher mistreated me so much. He would like single me out and make fun of me and bully me, and he was just an awful person, very awful. And we like the band would get to go on these trips, right, to like a water park or something, and I was specifically told I'm not allowed to go. Why? Because he didn't want me to go. He just didn't want me to go. I'm just not allowed to. So, like, what the heck? At that point, I was like, I'm not gonna take this from this teacher anymore. I'm not gonna. This is also partially where my hatred for teachers comes from. But this isn't the first teacher to ever screw me over in my life, right? It was pretty much like that all the time. You just get singled out for being in the ghetto. You get labeled as, oh, he's that trailer park kid, you know, and it just like life is really unfair. So I get basically blocked from going to this school trip to a water park, and I've never been to a water park. I'm a poor kid. I don't get to go to theme parks or roller coaster places or places like Disney World or Universal. Like, the first time I ever got to go to Universal, I was just a few years ago. How sad is that? And it was cool, but I'll talk about that some other time. But anyway, so this teacher does not let me go to the school trip, and I know how to play my instrument, and I know how to play it well, but he hates me. So, you know, it's like, after that, it's revenge time. I'm done with this guy. So, because I'm good with computers, and back then, computers were very not secured, I'm able to get a lot of his, you know, like infos and stuff, and access his computer through the networks, and, I'll keep it, you know, from there. We'll talk too much about that part, because again, I was just a little kid anyway. It wouldn't matter. Like, there's nothing they could really do about it. But I remember just like going to the ghettos, and you know, in the ghetto bathrooms, there's always the call this number, right? Well, yeah, you know, his number got put on there. Remember, I'm just a little kid. I'm completely innocent and absolved of all this. So his number got put on those bathrooms, man. And he would always complain in class, like he's constantly getting calls by these people, and he doesn't know where it's coming from. And if any of the students are responsible, please stop. And you know, I was a non-troublesome person in school for the most part until people made it trouble, which is another discussion for another time. But yeah, he had to switch phones several times throughout the rest of the school year. Also, there was this big like recital that we had to go to at this really fancy rich place to perform for somebody, and it was like, if we did well, he would have a job opportunity or something to better his life. But he was such an asshole to me that I made sure to ruin that. So during the night, I just made sure to play completely off note, off key, as loud as I could. And then he flipped out and got super mad, which made him look horrible because he's literally screaming at a small child. And then I put on this this fake play of sadness. I couldn't force tears or cry, but I could just wail and make a lot of noises that this man is bullying me in front of all these rich people, and yeah, that screwed him over. And that's what he gets for not letting me go to that water park for absolutely no reason other than I'm a poor boy. I don't take that kind of crap, right? I don't accept that kind of stuff or treatment from people, even as a child, okay? Like, when you grow up in the ghetto, you have to stand up for yourself. You learn this at a very early age, or you get your marbles stolen, you get your water guns stolen, you get beat up, you have your bike taken, you get punched by teenagers as a 6-year-old in the gut. Yes, like, this is the ghetto life. People don't understand how bad it gets. Okay? like children will play turf wars. If you're not tough, you're not allowed to play outside. Sorry, go back inside. Like, oh man, it's that's the reality. And I'm not making this up for story time or to be an interesting YouTuber. This is legit. I didn't fireball. This is legit how it really is in the ghetto, man. Like, and the thing is, a lot of people from the ghetto don't have computers, they don't use the internet, they don't care to make YouTube videos, so you never hear this kind of stuff, but it's the truth. Like, I mean, yeah, most people have cell phones these days, but they're not gonna talk about it because that's showing weakness in the ghetto, okay? The ghetto will devour you if you are not tough. But yeah, this music teacher, he got what he deserved, and he continued to just mistreat other kids too as well until he lost his job at some point many years later when I was in my teenage years. So yeah, oh man, like I don't like the dude was just, he hated children. He just hated, he especially hated poor children. I don't get it. I never did anything wrong to the guy. I was always nice until he did that. And, you know, like, I actually tried to reason with him, too. As a child! As a freaking child! And my parents didn't care. There was nothing they could do. They couldn't go to the school board and complain. Maybe they could if they had some privilege or money or free time. You know, but the school boards weren't going to listen to them, even if they did. They didn't care. Like, schools did not care back then. And that's another thing, too. Like, if there's a caste system at the schools. So let's say I'm a ghetto child, and let's say I get into a fight with a rich kid, even though it's the rich kid's fault, whose dad is the chief of police. I'm not kidding. I'm in the wrong for fighting back. I am absolutely in the wrong. I get in trouble. The other kid who started the mess is completely, fine. Right? Because of his dad is the chief of police. What the heck is this world, dude? And I could be like, well, my uncle was the fire chief back in the 80s. Right? But no one cares. Oh, he doesn't even live in the same nation anymore. He moved, right? Like, dude. Oh, it's so stupid, man. Like, life is so unfair sometimes. Oh, man. And some people are like, oh, I love school. School is so nice. School is so cool. No, school was miserable. Especially if you're on the lower caste and you have no privilege and you're a poor boy and you're just hated. Like, I didn't let out all the mobs respawn, I feel like. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Just a beautiful, nice cleave. Once we start leveling up the ice gauntlet, it's so much smoother than this, man. Jeez. I'm wasting all my stories in one video. You gotta split up your videos. Your videos are too long. It's like, nah, they're fine. The videos are for me and memory. Like, cause one day I may not remember my childhood past. I may not remember that band teacher that screwed me over. I may not remember the system that didn't let me play percussion. I could have been an amazing drummer. Like, instead of being a YouTuber that plays video games, I could have been something. And it's all their fault. If you really wanted to do it, you would have found a way. Like, there's an image that I saw. It's a meme image. And it's, all these people started their business in their garage. Why can't you? Right? And it's got, like, Jeff Bezos' garage. It's got Bill Gates' garage. It's got some other people. And it's like, I don't have a garage. Like, that's the truth, dude. Back in the, like, 60s, 50s, or whatever, people could raise, like, a family of literal 12. They could raise a family of 12 by working at a factory, for a reasonable amount of hours, and afford everything. Afford to send all of them to college. Afford to feed them all. Afford housing. Today's age, you like work 3 jobs. You can't even afford an apartment, dude. It's freaking sad. Okay, so back to the job letter alphabet, because that's making the video interesting, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could look at analytics and see how many people clicked off at what points. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me, I'm a victim of this system, I'm a victim of being poor, because, I mean, it made me who I am, man. It made, like, if I was born into wealth, I'd probably be very soft and timid and blue-pilled. Which, honestly, I wasn't red-pilled, and I completely red-pilled by literal accident. Like, it just happened, alright? I was browsing, I think it was like 2X chromosomes or some other subreddit about women, and a lot of them were complaining about the red pill. I was like, I don't know what this is, but if it's making people upset, I want to add it to my troll ammunition repertoire. So I looked it up and read the sidebar, and I was hooked ever since. And it completely made my life better. It's why this YouTube channel exists. If I wasn't red-pilled, I would have never made this channel. And that completely ate my cooldowns. Holy crap, I'm in big trouble here. Let's keep dodging the bullets. They're gonna reset if I pull them too far out. Look at how far they're knocking me around. Alright, let's bust out the ice gauntlet for this one. I'm getting real low. I'm still low. Might die. Potion. Yep, there we go. I think we got this. Missed. Alright, we got him. Oof, that was a tough one. We got pushed around so hard. They were really, really bullyful in that pool, weren't they? We had to split our experience, but that's okay. We're gonna get this maxed out. Alright, let's take a little rest. And, oh, my food buff is out. That's why. I keep forgetting to eat food. I do that in every video, in every video game. Can we just have a video game where there's no food for once? Alright, a job that starts with Q. What is a job? Quarantiner? Quarrier? Oh, a quarrier. That's, isn't that like a person that digs? And, like, digs for stone or something? That would be cool, but that doesn't exist around my area. Neither does lumberjacking or any of the other cool stuff. And construction, unfortunately. We'll just talk about construction for a bit. In my area and in my part of the world, it is sold for absolute bottom complete dollar for just the menial stuff, like paving roads and like jackhammering the sides of streets and stuff. So you make less than minimum wage doing that. You get treated like crap. There's no bathrooms. Everything's dirty, and no one that does it unfortunately speaks my language. So if I was to get into that line of work, I couldn't communicate with anybody because I don't speak the local language unless I moved to a different part of the world. Then I might be able to do it. But anyone that's doing anything that's significant, like operating a crane, takes years of schooling and educational certificates, which I cannot get. So that career choice is not something I could ever pursue. And even then, why would I want to work for bottom dollar? Like, I could just go be a cashier at a retail store, and that's suffering anyway. But like at that point, like, why even? Well, oh, I didn't food buff. Crap. Here, let's get the food buff. I was gonna say, pro tip: if you eat your food buff and immediately go into Entombed, you can get the full restorative benefits. Because if you get hit, you lose the regeneration, the initial regeneration, right? These darned shield users. Oh no, there's a person here. No, go away. And they're an axe user, so you know they're gonna start cleaving. Well, I did say if too many people started showing up, it is getting later in the day, that I would end the video, but I don't know. I just cleared the camp, so we'll see where he goes. Maybe he's just wandering by. His name is Pumpkin Spice. A very seasonal name. He's gonna run in and get all the stuff now. I don't think it's spelled pumpkin instead of pumpkin. Pretty sure you spell pumpkin with a P. So, interesting name choice. Alright, so, R. A job that starts with R. Restaurateur. Resolver. What the heck? Okay, he's not staying. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. He's just kind of running around. Racketeer, that's illegal. We're not being criminals now. Yes, I know that there is huge profit in criminal crap, and no, we don't discuss that here. That is not a job choice for me. I am lawful good. Sorry, I know my YouTube channel doesn't really reflect that, but that's the truth. Sorry, lads. We're a paladin in real life. Yeah, pretty much. But come on, what's job? Race car driver? That's sports. That's for celebrities and privileged people. Roofer. There you go. That falls under the construction kind of category. You work for bottom dollar. And I've looked into roofing actually because I'm like, I get to be outside all day and I get to be on buildings, so that sounds cool. But I think the most I could find is like $10 an hour. So I could be like a roofing assistant and like give people tools, but I couldn't actually do any hammering on the roofs or any of that stuff. They just wouldn't let me do it. So that's just the area. And again, I don't speak the language of the roofers, so I couldn't really do it unless they... Some of them speak English, not all of them, but... Oh, well, just learn the language, bro. Just learn the language of the land you're in. It's like, well, I want to, but I'm stupid. I can't. I've tried, man. I have tried for years. And I can't do it, dude. Oh, we've almost got level 19 on the fire staff. Awesome. Awesome stuff, guys. We're getting there. I did eat the food buff. We're good. Alright, S. What is a job that starts with S? Street sweeper. Again, that falls under the construction kind of area. Secretary. I have applied for many secretarial jobs. I honestly have. I've sat down and I've interviewed for them. I can do all the computer work. I always show up. I'm very reliable. But you know what? This is what they always tell me on those interviews, is that, hey, we like you, but we have to hire this person because they have a college degree and you don't. That is the requirements of our company, is to hire people that have the degree over people that don't. And, you know, they're really sorry, and that they would call me the second this other person slips up or makes a mistake, because they really do like me, and they like my work ethic and all that stuff. And even in-house, because, you know, I work in retail, because retail has secretaries and offices and crap, and, you know, even then I try to get in there. They're very discriminatory, okay? Like, if you're not female, they don't generally pick you because they don't want a male secretary for some reason. I don't get it, man. Like, a lot of the people that I trained and trained under eventually got secretary jobs at the retail establishments I worked at. And, I mean, they're okay with it because it's better than working in a store. But it's all women, no men. There's absolutely no men at the company I worked for, and nothing I can do about that, man. It's just how life is, man. Just have to accept it. It's just part of society where I live. It's how the world operates where I'm from. I don't get a choice in the matter. I'm gonna say. And yeah, I could totally do the job, and I even had to, like secretaries at the stores I've worked at just didn't come in for the day. I'd have to do all their stuff too, because that's what the manager does. So, yeah, man, just, I don't know. Oh, wait, okay, I had my mic muted for a sec. Alright, T, truck driver, transport, Terminator. I could be a Terminator. That's not a real job, though. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing that. Now we have no mana problems ever, and then finally we will round it out with fiery restoration. Very cool. Very nice. Because we want that cooldown reduction on heavy. Go ahead and kill the gator real quick. Test out our new fireball magical powers. Give me that mana back. Woo! So that basically makes your fireball 5 mana cost. That's very nice. Very cool. And cooldown reduction, always a bonus. Alright, so truck driving. Again, I cannot stand driving. I absolutely hate driving. I've always hated driving. To drive a truck would be very terrifying and miserable because you're driving for hours and hours and hours. And the area where I live has terrible roads. The traffic is bumper to bumper all day and all night. So I'd be driving a giant 18-wheeler frickin' 2 miles an hour for 20 hours a day because truck drivers get no breaks. And every truck driver I've ever seen is not my type of person that I would want to be friends with or hang out with. And I'm sorry for any truck drivers watching the video. I'm not like making fun of you or anything like that, okay? In my area, I'm talking about my area only, not you. You might be an upstanding citizen that's straight edged, you don't drink or do drugs, and you're a nice person, okay? I'm not saying that you're not. I'm saying that in my area, they are all drug-addled gangsters. And I'm not kidding. Like, everyone that does truck driving in my part of the world are all basically criminals on the side. Okay? They are the scum of the earth, the meanest people. They're very... It's not like mafia-style crime. I'm talking like on the street corner, rough you up and take your $10 out of your shoe money kind of person. They're always on something. They're always riddled with some substance. You can always see them soliciting girls at gas stations. It's not a pretty place where I'm from, okay? Like I said, I'm from the ghetto. And I don't want to work for or be around those types of people. Simple as. Unless I'm getting to, like, shove them in the dirt, which I'm not allowed to do because I'm not a cop. Let's see. Universal. Uber. Just drive for Uber, dude. Just do Instacart, dude. So working retail, I've seen how much people make with Instacart. People doing I know this is not you, I'll get to you in a sec. I just want to talk about Instacart for a sec. People doing Instacart make more money than the people at grocery stores, at retail stores. It's nuts, it's crazy. And they get huge tips, okay? It's interesting, but here's the thing with Instacart, okay? You gotta have a good car, and you gotta have a cell phone, which I don't have either. The car I own is I'm not gonna tell you the year or the model because that's doxable. The car I own is extremely old, it jerks around randomly, and I'm afraid to drive it more than 2 miles without it breaking down. Oh, what about your van, dude? The van wasn't really... I mean, you could drive the van, but it wasn't really a thing that you would want to drive around because you don't want to wear and tear it, because if you strand your house, you're done. But, I was going to announce it in a 50k sub special video, which I haven't made yet. The whole van thing... the van's been sold to pay for medical bills, so... I'm just gonna move in with my girlfriend, essentially, since playing New World, I'm earning a little bit more now, enough to, like, at least go halvesies on rent. So I'm gonna do that and see how that works. For those that made it this far in the video, there you go. Very cool. Don't spoil it in the comments. I kind of want to reveal it in a 50k sub special vid. So yeah, I'm just gonna share rent with the girlfriend. Hopefully that works out. We'll see. But what was I talking about? Oh, Uber and, like, Instacart, right? They make so much more than the retail employees working at the store. It's nuts. And as far as Uber goes, well, for one, that's driving. Again, we're gonna label that under transport. I don't want to drive as a job ever. I hate driving. Traffic is miserable in this area, and I have seen countless videos of Uber drivers getting the worst from just uppity rich douchers. Okay, I don't want to have to deal with that because I would not handle it well. Like, they're gonna scream, "Get out of my car! Get out of my car!" I'm not getting out of the car. Yeah, I'm not getting out of the car. I'm reporting you to Uber, dude. Right? I wouldn't resort. I would resort to words for a little bit, but the car would be my property, and I would just open the car door and then manhandle them out. Okay? I would just literally chunk them out of the car because I'm big and I can do that. They're not gonna be bigger than me, and if they are bigger than me, then they're gonna be very well disciplined to not treat me that way. And that's the truth. Like, I get it. The stereotype in movies is the big evil bouncer guy that's like 6'7" and just completely made of muscle. He's a nice guy. He's a cool dude. He's chill. He's not on edge. He's not skitzing out. He's not freaking. He's not tweaking. He's chill. He's calm. He's collected. He's your bro. He's gonna treat you nice as long as you treat him nice. Yeah, sure. At the club, he's not gonna treat you nice because he needs to throw you out. That's his job. You know, like, have you ever seen a really huge, muscular, well-disciplined man freak out in a like a public freak out video? I haven't. It's always scrawny people or people skitzing out on drugs or small people. I don't know. I don't know, man. I thought someone was over there for a sec. I'm starting to see things. I've been doing this so long. All right. But yeah. So no Uber driving. Other jobs that start with U. Urinal cleaner, that's janitor. That's not a job title anyway. I don't know any other U stuff. V. Well, what is a job that starts with V, man? We need to get on another talking topic, guys. And this is not a live stream. This is a YouTube video. This is me talking to myself. I know people want me to live stream. I don't have the internet for it. Okay. The upload speed is too low, so I would stream it at absolute crappy quality. Sometimes it's fast. But I don't know, the internet's being it's always been very weird. Every time I try to log into like Google, Gmail, YouTube, I constantly get a CAPTCHA that's like, there's weird activity coming from your IP address. Make sure you're not, we need to make sure you're human, dude. Do this CAPTCHA. And like one time I was browsing my email, right? Just looking at YouTube notifications, because it's just that and sponsors, like random freaking people wanting to pay me to like chill out their crappy $60 microphones. Like, no thanks, dude. One of the solicitors was a product that's a lamp that you put on top of your monitor to shine on your monitor, which makes no sense. And I emailed them back, I'm like, what even the heck is this product? Why would you need a lamp to shine onto your monitor? And they're like, to light up your monitor. I'm like, the monitor is a light. You're telling me to buy a lamp to shine on a light. Hey, here's a lamp for your lamp, bro. Oh, your lights? They need lights too. Like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. I don't get it. I'm not gonna shill stupid products for chunk change. Okay, I'm done with it. No. You can't buy me with that unless you pay me exorbitant. Like $10,000. I'll do it for $10,000. Hey guys, this lamp that you put on your monitor, guys. Oh, it's the best. I just love this product so much. It's the absolute. Oh, you guys should totally buy it. You know, I use this every day. I can't imagine my life without this thing. I would be so unhappy without this product. Like, this is so stupid. It's so cringe to even like pretend to say that stuff, man. My soul hurts just joking about it. I'm not gonna do it. $10,000. That's my price. Oh, man. Oh, dude. You shouldn't be so greedy, man. Like, it's not greed. It's pride. I pride my videos. My videos are my scrapbook. My videos will be the only thing left after I'm dust. Even then, that might not even be around, okay? Oh, that sounded so cool. This video is just cool. This is a cool video to watch, like, a couple years later, whenever I forget about this game, and, you know, I'm just like, oh yeah, remember that game where we blew up zombie pirates? Hell yeah. Oh, jeez. Yo, I can just cast forever now. This is nice. Like, this video shows the progression of power in the fire staff, too. That's really neat. Because we went from like being mana starved and having to do a bunch of auto attacks to just being able to spam spells left and right without stopping. Very cool. Yeah, sponsors, man. Like, why were we talking about sponsors again? How many more until we max out our fire staff? Okay, we need 10 more. We're almost there, lads. We have almost maxed out the fire staff, and then we can max out the ice gauntlets, and then we're done. And then we are done, and we can go. And there's a war today, so I'm going to use this in the war. Then I'll respec into maybe sword hammer? Or maybe rapier spear? Maybe rapier hatchet? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a good armor set for Dex. Or I don't have a good one for strength either anymore. I've out-leveled it, and I don't want to grind for more PvP faction gear. I don't know, man. I'll figure that out some other time. Alright, W, X, Y, and Z. Window washer. I don't know anything with X. Y would be like... Yo, man. Z. Just Zen. I don't know. Let's talk about something else, guys. There's no jobs for ghetto download brothers to do to make a livable wage, okay? Like, the best place in town is a chicken tendy place that one of my friends works at, which is funny because he's actually being targeted right now by haters, like people that are mad that I'm in Enclave. They think I'm him, and he loves it. Like, me and him, here's how we met. we both watched a streamer named Britbong, which he's still around. He streams on Odyssey, by the way, guys. So you should totally check him out. He's gonna have this really sick, cool Halloween special. Very, very cool guy. Known him for whenever Battlefield 3 came out, however long ago that was, okay? And met him on 4chan. I know, right? Crazy. Dude is hilarious. He's fucking smart. He's good at video games, and he's really good at making people upset. If you've been around the internet, you've seen his work, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. Okay, I'm not gonna show it because, well, it's copyright. But have you ever seen the clip, like a Second Life clip, of a guy in a wheelchair, and he's like, "Do you have any spare Lindenbergs?" And he, in his wheelchair, he's got this sign that he's raising lindens for the tism. I'm not gonna say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. And he goes around to people, and he talks like that in a little squeaker voice. And yeah, it's very interesting, very fun. But the one that's been popular lately, that's been everywhere, it's been all over the place. It's a VR game called Sanzar, and there's this girl on a beach. And he runs up and he's like, "Hey, you want to drink this coconut or something?" And he's like trying to put the coconut drink into the virtual girl's mouth. And she's like, "Stop it, leave me alone." And then this guy immediately runs up, this dude with like Poindexter glasses runs up to the girl and him, and he's like, "Dude, back off." Like he just immediately starts white knighting the girl. And of course, Britbong, the streamer, just starts immediately just laughing his butt off about it. It's very funny. It's a clip that's been shown everywhere. Everyone posts it all over the place on Reddit, on TikTok, YouTube even. So yeah, I've known the guy for a very long time. Very cool guy. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of haters, which apparently I'm having a lot of haters now too. And those haters tend to go after your real life because they can't beat you in a video game, or they that's just how it is. I've went over this in videos, but oh man, they're mad. They're seething, living rent free. And so my good friend who works at the chicken dinny place, he does sound similar to me. He is not me, but he is my friend, and we met through his Discord. Been friends for many years, and the cool thing, well, I'm not gonna talk too much about his location and stuff, but we've hung out in the real world. I'll say that. He's a very nice guy, very cool, very crazy. He's a crazy dude, and he's interesting because he's like a strong fat. Okay, like imagine a linebacker. Okay, like a football linebacker. They're pretty beefy boys, right? But they can run you. They can run you down. They have the stamina. And that's what this guy is. He's strong fat. He is a very powerful man. Okay, very cool guy, but he's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. He loves it. He like feeds off the attention. He doesn't even play video games anymore. He quit World of Warcraft and I think League of Legends, and he's like, "I'm done. There's no reason to play video games anymore. There is nothing left to play. Everything is just remakes. Everything is the same game on the same engine, just with a different name." And I'm starting to feel that way too. Like he's talking a lot of sense, but his place, his chicken tindy place, which he doesn't own, he just works there, is $15 an hour to cook. The cashiers don't make as much. And he's like, "Dude, I can get you in. You can be a cook, man." I'm like, I don't want to cook chicken tendies, and $15 an hour is not enough money. It is not enough money to pay your rent. He doesn't pay rent either. He's kind of like me. He lives in a storage shed. So I'm not telling you where. I'm not going to tell you the full deets, but basically, again, we all live in the ghetto. We're just ghetto brothers, man. Like, the storage shed owner is from Germany, which for his location is not anywhere near local at all. And so the owner is never checking up or doesn't care if people use the storage shed to live. So he pays like I think $60 a month to live in basically a giant cube. He lives in a pod. I mean, it's not a pod; it's bigger than a pod. You know, live in the pod, eat the bugs. Meat is a treat you'll have only once in a while. You've heard the memes. Yeah, he lives in a storage shed. He's got full water, electricity, Wi-Fi, the works. So, like I'd say he was living better than me, right? And for cheap, like very cheap, $60 a month, man. And he's making $15 an hour, 40 hours a week. Like he's just saving up. he's saving them. He wants to invest, and he wants to eventually find a way to escape fast food. Very nice guy, very cool guy. But the thing is, like I said, my internet haters right now, they think it's me, which is so funny, and he's embracing it. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm so Vinci, dude. It's so funny. I love it. I know he's gonna want me to pay him back for it one day, dude. He's gonna be like, hey, man, remember that time that I saved your YouTube from, like, all the SWAT teams and stuff? Yeah, man. Cut me in. I want back into the YouTube game. Because he used to do YouTube. He used to do it, man. He made some pretty crazy video. He's a crazy dude, man. Absolute nutcase. Just a I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, fun times. And so yeah, that's the story on that. Very interesting. Alright guys, how many more runs do we have? We have six more to max out. Fire staff? I think yeah, I think so. How long is this video gonna go? 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we've gotten what, 6 levels? 6 levels in our weapons. I'm just glad that I have this spot all to myself. I've been coming here all week, and there's always people, and now there's not. It's my time to shine. There's several other places nearby, for those that don't know, that have made it this far in the video. You can go here for boars, and you can go just south of town, south of the settlement. There's this little area, and it's just full of the lost mobs. Very easy to kill. This area has more mobs, though. It has more mobs in the pig area, and it has more mobs in the other area that I showed you. So you get about 400 more weapon experience per pull than those other 2 places, but they're still good. Alright, they're just not the best. And I don't know if this area is the best. It's very close to a fast travel point, and I have not found a better area for AoE farming. For solo, like, single target hitting, like, if I use a musket, this is not good for musket, because these guys take 4 to 5 hits of musket to kill, and you only kill 1 at a time, and I am really, really hungry. You ever become so... I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't eat too often. I didn't pull those mobs on the side. That's fine. It's whatever. But you ever get a food craving that hits you just like a truck, dude? It just hits you like a train. I just got hit by green beans with butter. That's what my body is telling me that I need to feast on right now. Like, it's like, bro, feed me green beans with melted butter. And I'm like, why? Why? We're playing video games. It's not time to eat. Bro, we were supposed to eat hours ago. Why are you making this long video? Because I'm not max level in the weapon yet, and I want to get this done now and have it on video. And we're talking, we're having fun here. We're experiencing. We're gamers. We're gaming. That's what we're doing. Oh man. Yeah, my campfire's level 1 because you can clearly, obviously tell if you've been a fan of the channel. I don't like questing. I just don't like doing it. Kind of funny that you can set on like the hovering part. That's some good stability, right? Is the gator is not back. First, the gate's back. That means we're good to pull. I actually should stretch at some point because it's almost about to hit 2 hours, and I do a lot of stretching. I have been going really hard at the gym lately, and I've been doing some more accessory exercises than I'm used to. Instead of just doing fundamental compound lifts, I'm doing things for my neck. I've been inspired by the Hamza channel. For those that don't know, Hamza used to go by the name Simtapimp on Red Pill. Very cool guy. Amazing channel. He's over 100k subs. Go check him out. His channel name is literally Hamza. He makes daily videos too, I believe, and a lot of other stuff. His is more on fitness and social things. He doesn't do video games. I'm pretty sure he thinks video games are a waste of time. Which they kind of are, unless you're getting paid for them, or you're bringing value to the world, which I hope that my videos bring value to the world. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, that was actually a very quick, clean... we cleaned those mobs up very quickly. Actually... fight this guy, mate. Oh wait, there's this shield person. Look at that gun. She shotgunned me with a pistol from that far away. When do we get these weapons? When do we get the great sword? When do we get maces? I I just want a big mace. When I play this game, I want to be the mace guy, right? I just want to have a giant club, like a caveman club that I can use and bash things with, and I will be so happy, especially if it's good and has cool abilities. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like the lack of skills in this game can make it very boring. Like, as a fire mage, I want more than 3 spells, dude. Like, you got Fireball, you got basically what's called Flame Strike and a little Fire Dash. I want a Firewall. I would like... I want to be able to cast Meteor, which, I mean, I know it's in the game, but you can't use them all at the same time. Like, if I want to play a wizard in an MMORPG, I want, like, 20 or more spells at my disposal, okay? I want to have a lot of abilities that I can just do fun things with, even if it's not efficient. Like, here's the curse of the game developer right now. And World of Warcraft suffered this when they simplified their tech trees, or their spec trees, or whatever you want to call it, is the developers feel like gamers will just network with each other as a giant hive mind and pick the best possible spec and weapons and abilities. And yes, for the majority, that is true. Say you're an ice mage in World of Warcraft. I haven't played World of Warcraft since Cataclysm, so please excuse me if I don't get things right. So everyone will just go the exact spec with the exact gear that the YouTubers tell them to, that they feel is the best min-max for their value. And that's it, right? That's what everyone will do, but not quite. What if I'm grinding mobs like I am right now in this video game, and I just want to use a different spell to kill them with because I'm bored and I can't get this spell off. Dang it! They won't let me hit them. They are stun locking me. I am so hungry. Like, if I get bored of doing the most efficient way of pulling, maybe I want to cast Magic Missile. Maybe I want to cast some flashy spell. Maybe I'm a simp and there's a girl gamer nearby and I want to impress her with a very cool magical spell and I want to cast that spell instead of the spell that does more damage. I don't know, guys, but... Or what? Here's the thing, right? The majority isn't always right, okay? Back in the old World of Warcraft days, when I played Rogue, I actually had a spec that was specifically meant to farm one specific area. It was a spec designed to give me the min-max on being able to stealth as fast and as often as possible so that I could farm chests and pickpocket mobs and all sorts of other small little things. It was not good for 1v1, it was not a PvP build, it was not a PvE dungeon or raid build. It was specifically a build tailored to what I wanted to do in the game, which was pickpocket mobs and loot chests. And it worked amazingly well, and I loved it. And I would spec out of it if I had to do a raid, or if I did, you know, arena or whatever, right? And that's fine. That was a gold sink that I was putting into, and I was happy doing it. But once they marginalize all the abilities, or make it simplified, or just remove the option to have choice, well, it was no longer fun for me to farm. Sure, I could do arena, I could do raids and whatnot, and I could be as efficient as anyone else without having to go look up a guide. But I could no longer do that farming that I love to do as efficiently, and that just that ruined the fucking game for me. That made me upset, right? Like, what if I want to specifically make a build to kill mages? Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Dark Souls for a sec here. I had a build where I dual-wielded two-handed clubs that specifically had a lot of magic resist on them. And when I would fight people in Dark Souls, my only intent with that build was fighting spellcasters. If I saw that the enemy had a melee weapon, I would just either maybe try to fight them or maybe not. That was my choice. It was extra difficult if they had melee, and if they were a spellcaster, well, guess what? My character was completely immune to them. I had that character built up to be immune to magic completely. And that's what made it really fun to play. Is someone shooting at the mobs? Or is that a mob shooting at me? I don't see any players. Which is really... we've seen 2 players in 2 hours, man. What's going on? The point is, you need to give your players choice, because even though it may not be the best thing to do, at least it's something that they may enjoy doing, okay? You know, like, as a wizard class in an MMORPG, or just an RPG in general, I don't want to cast a couple spells. I know casting Nuke or Meteor or whatever the heck is more efficient and faster, and will get you through the game more easily, but what if I just want to cast Flame Mine, or Fire Teleport, or Explosive beams of doom, you know? Fire rain. Just any kind of little whippity-doo spell that might be fun. Like, think of Diablo 2, right? Everyone knows the really good abilities to clear mobs, to clear bosses, to even fight other players. Everyone knows that. But what if you want to make a build about the crappier abilities and specialize your items around those skills just for the memes, like a meme build, right? Because when you get bored of the actual game, what is there left to do other than meme builds, okay? And that's what I enjoy doing. I played Diablo 2 for 7 years, and I min-maxed a build for every ability in that game. I had a barbarian whose only purpose was to join duel games and use the leap skill, not leap attack, leap. And in this game, when you used leap and you had all the items to power up as high as possible, when you land your leap, you will knock back all entities around you by an X amount of radius. And when you made leap in the high level 50s, because the maximum base level was 20, but with enough plus skill items and the right build and the right stats, you could like get it into the 50s. I don't know if the exact number, so don't quote me on this. Okay, I'm just paraphrasing here. What that did was it made your leap stun radius so large that I could join a duel game and I could push everyone in it against a wall from several screens away before they could even see me on their own screen, okay? And that's what I did, and I had fun doing it, okay? And I did that for every ability, okay? Every ability in the game. I played that game for so long, that's what that was my goal. Okay, I made the Leap Barb, now let's make a Grimward Bard that casts Grimward in a group and all the mobs get feared. That was pretty much it, you know, like, yeah, you know, I had my meta characters, my farm characters, my PvP characters, and you know, a mix of all the builds and stuff, but the fun was making those stupid meme characters. I could join a duel game and just completely lock down everyone. There's nothing anyone could do, because I'm just going, hut, 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 like, just jumping in place as fast as possible, and it would just stun lock everybody where they couldn't move. It didn't kill them, it didn't hurt them, it just made them unable to play the game. And even in, like, monsters, like, I could do it to monsters, and they would just be unable to act, and I could stun lock everyone, and if you want to kill Bale in Hell difficulty in 8 players, completely naked, you could, because he couldn't move. If you wanted to. Right? And that was the fun of it, man. Dang it, that guy did not run. He did, like, a little, he stretched. Yeah, you notice that the mobs, they do a little shrug animation before they fight you. See, look, he did a little squat, and now he's dead. So, like, when I learned World of Warcraft removed abilities, I was like, why? Because they simplified the game so that more people would play it, so that they would make more money. The game became less fun, but more simple to do the grind of sorts. And so this game, New World, with my 3 magic abilities, and that's all I get, it's a kind of a different game. I don't know, man. It's not the MMORPG experience that I like. I do enjoy this game. I'm not saying that I don't. I'm just saying that as far as MMORPGs go, I want more abilities, dude. I just want more spells. I want a whole hotbar of spells. I want to have 20 different hotkeys that I'm hitting like an airplane pilot, you know, flipping all the switches. Okay, I want to be able to do a lot of cool things, a lot of off-meta things. Okay, there's a player here. It looks like he's gonna be farming. If he's waiting for me to do my pull? I don't know, man. Yeah. I'm so close to being level 20, though, man. There we go, we got it! Level 20, just in time before these other people started showing up. It only took them 2 hours. The thing is, if I share with another person, then the experience gain is very, very low. Like, it's half as much. And that would make the video twice as long. If this person's gonna stay, then I'm just gonna end the video here, but we'll see. We'll see. This person is, like, hanging out with me. I'm not helping a purple, okay? Sap your ass. Hey, that's a rogue skill, sap. See, that was a fun skill. What are they doing? Crafted something there. Alright, got our final ability. And there we go, we are now maxed out on the fire staff. If I could change anything, I might take Singe off and put it on light attack? I don't know. Or I might go for clear casting. Singe, it's okay. This person, did they... Oh, Are they leaving? They might be leaving. It's hard to tell. We'll do one more. We'll do one more with the Frost Gauntlets now. Just to show you how much easier it is with the Frost Gauntlets, man. It's so dang easy. Check it out, man. Let's do a big pull. Just a big juicy pull. It's night and day of how easy it is. Is this person gonna follow, or are they gonna chill at the gate? Like, not only do you recover faster from your attacks with Ice Gauntlet, which, don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. It just looks faster. It looks so much faster. Food buff has 4 minutes, so perfect timing, 2-hour video, why not? That gave you plenty of time. It's like watching a feature-length film, I guess, but it's just me and you just talking, just chilling, just being gamer bros, man. Oh, yeah, he's staying. He's waiting on me. Fucker. Alright, so you just cast this, and then you just do this, and then you blow up. And I know he's casting spells, so I can't show you the full power of it, but, it's so easy, man. This does so much damage. Like, look at that. It ticks for 176 half a second. But yeah, I can level this up in another place. I'm not gonna share this with this. I'm not gonna share an area with this person. And this video's been going on long enough, man. I don't like to cooperate with the perps. That's part of my lore. That's how I want to play the game. Yeah, I'll cooperate with them in a dungeon if there's no yellows, because there's literally no yellows on the server. Speaking of the server, check out all the stuff we got. We got Monarchs, we got Windsward, Everfall, First Light. Later today, oh wait, we got Weaver's Fin, Restless Shore, that's a new one. Later today we're getting Brightwood, that is, oh, we got another level up, look at that. Storage, very cool. Upcoming wars, Covenant versus Syndicate. Death by low pop. They keep changing their names and changing their icons to ours because they're salty. They just literally gave up. Death by low population. It'll get merged. Do these people not know that servers will be merged? Alright. Achievement for Firestaff Mastery 20. Very cool. But yeah, we're gonna get Brightwood, and then all that's left is Reekwater, Cutlass Keys, which is, oh, this sucks, dude. The run down here is nightmarish, man. And then Ebonscale Reach, which has an invasion right now. That's why we can't declare it to war. And Cutlass Keys. Look at the name. Enjoy your dead server. Everyone's given up on this server. It's so fun. It's so cool. This is the best experience I could have possibly gotten out of this game, and I'm so happy for it. I just want to thank Taker in my Discord channel for inviting me. Taker, you're awesome, man. All right, and of course the Enclave, of course, because you guys are awesome. You guys are a ton of fun. And, yeah, very, very fun experience. So, that's the video, guys. We leveled Firestaff to 20. This person probably wants me to help them, and that's why they're just hovering around me. Sorry, dude. Change to yellow team if you want my help. I'm out. I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. I'm going to kill my campfire in case that person's bound to it so that they don't have it to spawn with anymore. There we go. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. You have to do both, because when you do both, it is an algorithm cheat code. It is a YouTube combo. Okay? A comment is worth 1 point, and a like is worth 1 point. But if you do both on the same video, it is worth 4 points. So it's a multiplier. That really helps out. Also, 81% of you aren't subscribed, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I make a video every single day. I do appreciate those that have watched. Let me know if you watched the entire thing in one sitting or not. You know, just let me know. I'm curious how many people watch a 2-hour video that I make. And I do make these videos for myself, to have memories of me when I no longer exist in this world. So, yeah, don't be sad, man. We all gotta go at some point. You never know when your time is. But yeah, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Okay. Videos every single day. So, yeah. Let's chop a tree down, and when the tree hits the ground, that will be the end of the video, okay? And